Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I have so many new products here that arrived, some to my P.O. box and some to my house. So many exciting things, and I wanted to do kind of like a new product makeup tutorial. I have the Sensual Skin Primer by Kevyn Aucoin. I've been wanting to test this stuff out so much, and I hadn't seen it before, but it's very, ooh. Oh, this is so nice. So it comes in a little pump container type of container. And wow, oh my gosh, this feels so good. It feels so smooth. So this is a color corrector from Lancome. It's called the Miracle CC Cushion, and it comes like this. So this is filled with green color corrector, and if you have any redness on your face, this stuff is amazing. It's not only going to correct your redness, but it's also a primer, guys. So if you don't want to use a sensual skin enhancer, which, oh my gosh, my skin feels so velvety soft where I placed it. Feels really smooth, but this is really great for any redness. So I like to use my beauty blender. This black one has been my absolute favorite, and I just go in here when it's nice and clean, pick up some product just by tapping it onto the little cushion, and anywhere you have any redness, just look at your face, blend it out, and it's going to cancel it, and it makes the biggest difference with your foundation, believe it or not. Honestly, guys, think of it as if you were painting. So you want to, get the canvas, which is your face, ready for makeup. Now I'm going to move on to the purple one. This is also from Lancome. It's also a cushion compact. This works really great if you want to remove any yellow, dull undertones in your face. This is going to work amazing. So I have a pretty yellow face, even though I am cool tone. I feel like I'm cool tone. So I'm just going to do a thin layer all over the rest of my face where I didn't put any green. So I put that all over my face, and then I'm going to move on to foundation. I did just get a new foundation from It Cosmetics. I picked it up at Ulta, and this one is called Confidence in a Compact Skin Transforming Full Coverage Solid Super Serum, SPF 50. Anti-aging sunscreen, and the color that I got was tan because medium is way too light for me. Like, I have this product here and this is medium. It just looks like, I don't know, it just doesn't look good. So tan is my color, or I think it is, because there's nothing in between medium and tan. So this is the compact itself. If you guys are interested, it's supposed to be a really awesome product, guys. So I'm going to test it out for the first time, because I did test it out at the store and then ice washed it a little bit just to see how I like it. But this is the first time that I'm actually going to use it as a step in a entire face routine. So this also snaps, and it comes with this here. Kevyn Aucoin came out with a new brush also, so maybe I want to use this one. This one is called the Angled Foundation Brush. So wow, these brushes are so beautiful. Like, they really feel like this is a quality brush. So this is an angled foundation brush. It's so soft. So I think I'm gonna try it out with this, guys. All right, let's give it a go. I'm gonna go in here, pick up some product directly from the brush to the compact. Okay, like that. And I'm gonna start in the center of my face, and then just blend it out. Yeah, I really think this color is my color, guys. This is really great for like applying the foundation. We'll see how it blends. The foundation is actually really nice and creamy. When I first got it, you really have to kind of break it in a little bit just by rubbing your foundation brush or a sponge onto a solid foundation type of form. And once you really get it in there, especially with all of these lights around me, it's like really easy to pick up. Okay guys, I have to tell you guys about this concealer. Kat Von D Lock-It concealer. It is the best ever. If you guys are my similar complexion, pick up the color Warm. Kat Von D really is one of my favorite makeup brands, and I actually really love her as a person. She's really inspiring. So as a Latina, she's one of my girls. I love her. So I love that it has like a teardrop applicator and it's slanted. So it's really nice for just applying this onto your face. And since we are doing something a little bit more dramatic, I am going to bring up the concealer all the way up here. But honestly, I feel like that's just a habit because it really doesn't do anything. So you can also just do a few dots if you want more of a natural look. But yeah, I'm going to use the Real Techniques sponge because I feel like this is what it's meant for. Like the fact that it's so pointy, it's like a diamond, it makes it so easy to blend out. This is really good stuff. And I like that it's kind of like a marble. So I'm going to leave it at that for face makeup. And now I'm going to move on to the eye makeup because it takes the longest. Okay, so Benefit has the Goof Proof Brow Pencil. This is especially awesome for people who have really nice full eyebrows and you just have small areas that you want to fill in like me. Basically what it does, guys, and it's angled the tip, and I am the color 3 on this. It's just going to glide on and grab onto the skin. So any areas where you have hair, it's just gonna glide over it and not even add any color. But if you touch skin with this, it's going to apply color, which is, I thought, pretty genius. So the angled tip makes it really awesome because you can just start at the corner and boom, drag it out like that, you know? You still have to be careful as far as like, you know, applying it just because you have skin all around. So apply it and then blend it up. The spoolie on the end is just going to make it look more natural because it's going to blend it. And then the star of the show is the whole reason I'm doing this video, guys, because I really wanted to do a tutorial using the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Honey palette, which, by the way, FYI, one of my favorite snacks is peanut butter, honey, banana, toasted on both sides, and then you cut it in the middle, and then when it's right off the griddle, you cut it in the middle and it's like just gooey peanut butter and honey with banana, and then you just drink milk with it. It's one of my favorite snacks ever, and it's really filling as well. So this is the palette, the packaging, gorgeous. This is the little box that it comes with as well. You open it up and there's always a little book inside of looks that you can use to create using this palette. It has 6 different eyeshadow colors. I am definitely going to use this color here, which is called Honey Buns. I think the names are so adorable, and then some blushes, a blush and 2 highlights, which I might use for today's video. So let's begin with the first eyeshadow color. I'm using this Smoky Crease Brush by Urban Decay, and I really love this Honey Brittle color, which I am going to use to really smoke out the eye. This is going to be the color that it's sort of like the last color peeking out. And you're going to see this color for the most part. So I work a really nice fluffy brush onto the crease, and I'm actually going to expand it all over my eye to really add color to the eye, because sometimes I feel like I am so like I just keep it in like a small area. But honestly, if you're playing with color, might as well go above and beyond. And I just buff the color like all around, so you can see I have a lot of color. They come out with the cutest things. I actually just got a package delivered today also, and it's like their new highlights and like a really beautiful limited edition large palette of neutrals. So this color, I am adding it also on, it's hard to do the eye makeup. I'm gonna use the mirror here. Cool, so there you have that first base color, and then I'm gonna go in with, where should I go? Bee's Knees? I don't know. Going Nuts. All right, the one right over here is called Going Nuts, and this color is more like a maroon. No, what color is it? Like a deep color purple. And I'm gonna switch to another brush. It's called a Tapered Blending Brush by Urban Decay. And if you compare both of these guys, this one, you can see that it's, this one is a lot more fluffier. So this is going to give you more of that blended out look. This one has a fine tip at the end. So it's going to give you more precise blending, and it's going to allow you to pack on the color where you want it. So I am going to take this one because I don't want this much blending. And I am going to go into the color Going Nuts. Just a little bit, tap off the excess. And I'm just going to start by working this color right on the crease. This is where I want to keep it. So I start here, and since it is an intense color, start with small portions of this color so you don't go above and beyond with this one. Just the dark colors are so much harder to control, so that's why I am a lot more careful, and I always start with small quantities. Okay guys, so I just realized that I didn't record a lot of it because the computer died and the record button that I usually look at was blocked by something. So I'll just recap what I did on the eyes. So inside the Honey palette, there is a color called Honey Buns, and the yellow color, I wanted to make sure that I used it because it's like an off yellow. It's not like a really strong, vibrant yellow. It's more like in the mustard, you know, neutral side of the family. And what I ended up doing was just taking Painterly Paint Pot, and with a flat concealer brush, I just applied it first, and then I added Honey Buns right on top just by packing the color, and then this is what I'm left with. And then I also added just translucent powder on the bottom portion of my eyes just so it can kind of bake and I can just dust it off. So now what I'm going to do is take this matte eyeliner by Marc Jacobs called Earthquake, and it's a brown, it's a gel eye crayon, and you can just twist it up from the bottom if you need more. And what I like to do is just start by adding a little bit on the outer edges, and then taking like a really nice dense brush. Let's see what I have here to do. And then you could just smoke out your liner, just so it's not a harsh line, it's just a little bit of brown in here. So let's do the highlight. I think we're gonna do Sweet as Honey, which is the top one here for this. So I am taking a detail shader brush by Zoeva, and I'm gonna go into, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go into Queen Bee, just because this one I feel like would be really nice for this type of highlight. Yeah, I'm gonna take Queen Bee and just apply that right underneath the eyebrow. Pure Minerals came out with the Pro eyelashes, and I want to use some today. So let's see which ones are a good style for today's look. These are 3D Silk cruelty-free lashes. And what's really important when it comes to lashes, guys, especially if you're not going to do the eyeliner thing on your eyes, is that you measure them to see if they fit your eyes. Because even me that I have big eyes, I still have to measure them and make sure that they actually fit, because if not, your eyes are actually going to feel uncomfortable, and it's also going to be kind of droopy and your eyes are going to look weird. So it's because the lash doesn't fit the frame of your eye. So these actually look like they fit, but I always just want to trim them just a little bit, because I feel like it's always better for them to be smaller than way too long on your eye. All right, so I think that looks pretty good. Gonna let that dry a little so I can fix them. All right, so I think we're gonna move on to the rest of the face, and then if I need any touch-ups, because I feel like the eyes are a little bit undone, I'm gonna go back and finish that off. So I have a new brush also called the Neo Powder Brush from Kevyn Aucoin. Wow, this is really nice. So this is a slanted stippling brush, and if you look at the brush, it's actually curved in the middle, like it's slanted, but it also has a dip in the center here, which, wow, like to just dust off any powder, it's really nice. So I am going to switch to another brush because I don't feel like that one's going to do the job for the rest of my face. I'm going to use one that's just like a dome shape. It's nice and round. It's fluffy. This one is a large tapered blending brush by Urban Decay, and this is a Dermablend powder. So I'm going to buff it onto the areas of my face where I didn't do any setting powder. So I'm going to go into my Grandul's liner by Lancome, and it's in the color brown. And this is pretty cool because the actual handle of this eyeliner is movable, so you can shape it, so you can move it to the right or you can move it to the left, make it straight. So depending on how you want to use your brush, whatever's more comfortable to you, I thought it was really cool that you can actually move it. So that's something different. And I feel like I'm going to use liner for this, guys. So okay, so I'm going to tight line and also do the water line. Might as well do a smoky eye overall. Yeah, nice and smoky like this. Now for the contour, what should we use for the, oh my gosh. So Benefit actually came out with Hoola Light, which is a light brown contouring powder for girls who are of a fair complexion. And I actually like using this just to contour the nose area because I'm just going to do some shadows, might as well. Let's do that. So I clean my brush, and again, this is the Smoky Crease brush, and I'm just going to use that to just add some contour right on the side. This is not going to change the shape of my nose at all, guys. This is just to, you know, give the illusion of a shadow right here. I am pretty dark and it actually shows up on my skin. So yeah, this is one of the new products from Benefit, Hoola Light. And they also have the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. I should have used it today, but I already used powder on my face. So boo, I can't use it anymore. All right, so now I'm going to contour a little bit. This is a Smashbox palette. And I like that it has some really good shades in here to contour. So the first one that I am going to use is with my MAC 109 brush. This is the best brush in my opinion for contour, and I'm taking this middle shade, which is this one's a little bit more gray based. This one is warmer, so for me this one looks the best. So this is going to go on the hollow parts of my cheeks, and then I blend it up. I'm going to add this color just on the temples and around my hairline. And I use this just to warm up. Oops, sorry table. I use it to just warm up my face. It just makes sense to have color here instead of just here, you know what I mean? Okay, so now I'm going to take the Kevyn Aucoin brush. I think this is perfect for this. This is the highlight color in the Smashbox palette. And it's more like a banana color, and the powder that I had before, it was translucent. So this is going to just give me more of a brighter color. It's just going to look brighter with this yellow tone. See? Brightens up the area. This is a perfect brush for this. Just like sweep it and it just like brightens up your under eye. Ooh, I like it. And I'm also going to use the same color right on the center of my face. Anywhere that you want to brighten it up. This is a really great palette, guys, if you're looking for a powder contour. Okay, so the chin. So the next thing that I'm going to do is just do a little bit of baking under here, and I am using the Laura Mercier translucent powder for this, and it's such an awesome powder, guys. So I'm actually going to use this sponge by Real Techniques, the diamond one, and I'm going to use the flat side to go like this. But what I'm actually going to do first is mist it with just some sort of something to mist my face. This is Josie Maran Hydrating Treatment Mist, but this is perfect for that because it's not going to remove my makeup. So I just kind of get it nice and damp, not too wet, or else it's going to leave your skin blotchy. And then just dab off the excess onto your chest, anywhere you want hydration, or the back of your hand. And then I'm just going to go into the powder. Woo! This has some really nice lines that you can use to do this, guys, to make sure that it's nice and like boom. But this is a particular way of doing your makeup. So now this is a new palette by Lorac, and I picked it up at Ulta just recently, and it has some beautiful shades of blush and then a highlight. And I'm actually going to use Wavelength, which is this color here, and it has a little bit just a tiny bit of shimmer in here, but I think it's such a beautiful blush color. So I am going to use the Luxie 522 brush, which came in my BeautyCon box, which, by the way, this is the last, I think there's one more week left if you guys want to get my box that I collaborated with BeautyCon. Some of my favorite products are in there, like this cleansing micellar water that I'm obsessed with. And this brush, full-size product, is also in there. So I'm going to pick it up. It has double fibers, the black and the light ones. And this is really great for highlight or blush. Apples of the cheeks. And then I'm actually just going to clean off the brush because I'm going to start by dusting this off. I don't want it on my face for too long. You want to make sure that you dust it off completely, because if you photograph this, it's going to be super ghostly white. All right, so for highlight, I'm using the Honest Beauty On Point Spotlight and Strobe Kit, and it has 2 cream highlights and then a powder one. I really want some crazy highlight on my face, so I'm going to use this one first, which is the cream one, and I'm just going to pick it up with a beauty sponge. Like that, and then I squeeze the beauty blender like that, and then you want to just dab this onto the cheekbones, and I like to do kind of like a C right here just to really concentrate the highlight on this area. So I'm going to do the same with the other side. It blends really beautiful into powders even though it's a cream. And then I'm going to also do this one a little bit on the bridge of the nose, on the cupid's bow of my lip, and that's it. And then I'm going to go into my Luxie brush and go into the powder. Yes, pack it on. And then this, I am just going to dab right on top. Wow, this is really nice. Alright guys, so I just ended up just putting my hair down. As you can see, I actually got a new hair color. This is my real hair color at the top, and then this is still dyed because there's some, you know, I still have to grow it out, but this is my actual hair color. Like if I wouldn't have dyed it, it would be exactly like this. So that's what I went for. I am obsessed with it and I love it, and I have to thank my girl Tara for always hooking it up, even when it's something just like, it's still not even solid. She added some kind of goodness undertones to this that it's still beautiful. But I wanted to do something with the lips. I actually tried a different gloss, but I didn't really like it, that nude. So I'm gonna try something else, and you know what, people, we're gonna go with something dark. We're gonna do something dark on the lips. So this is the Lorac Alter Ego Lip Liner. And the color is, if you guys are interested, Secret Agent. So right on top of that, I think I'm just going to add a gloss, and I have this one from Buxom. I actually just picked it up at Ulta, and it's like a lip plumbing gloss, and it's called Blushing Margarita, and it's more pinky mauvey, but it's going to give me some gloss to the lips. I don't really see a difference when I use these kind of lip plumbers, honestly. I mean, it tingles, but I don't see like, whoa, like your lips got plum. It's so pretty by itself too. It's such a beautiful color, but this is something that you definitely need to layer if you want more intensity on the color, because it's kind of sheer. But it gives you a wash of color. So, I mean, there's something for everybody. But yeah, this is the entire look. I've actually been asked, it's so crazy guys, because I've been asked twice by my sister Wendy and my husband if I was wearing a wig. I was like, no, like my hair is just getting so healthy and I'm so happy. Like, look at it, like it looks shiny, right guys? Like it's never looked shiny like that, even when I blow it out. So this is now the second time in 2 months that I use heat, so it has made a big difference in how shiny and healthy my hair looks. And look at that, like it doesn't look dry. Like this is like beautiful natural hair, you know what I mean? So I'm really happy with it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the format of today's video. I didn't really have, you know, like a look that I was gonna do, but I knew that I wanted to test out many different things. So I will have all of the info down in the description bar if you guys are asking about any products that I used, or if you missed it, I always have it on my blog, kind of like in a list of appearance. So I really appreciate it if you guys would give it a thumbs up, or subscribe to my beauty channel if you guys want to stay updated with all of the latest videos that I'll be making. So I hope you have a wonderful and beautiful day, and I can't wait to see you guys on my next one. Bye!